Libra, welcome. This is your November 2020 reading. I know it's very late. Listen though, if I'm not in the right vibe, I don't read. So here we are. This is a complex reading. What I see, very simply, to simplify the complexity of it, is a lot of you guys are in an energy of knowing you're not holding yourself in like the self-imposed blindfolded deliberation mode. You know what I mean? Like you're not refusing to make a choice or deliberating too long anymore with this Two of Swords in the reverse. But we have in the present the Fool in reverse, a major arcana. Pretty much a big deal. It's the only major arcana here. So in the present with the Fool in reverse, it's like you're not like deliberating anymore, but you also don't want to jump into something. You're not ready to start the new cycle. You don't want to end something and begin something new. You don't want to begin a new creative project, continue in a relationship, start a new one, take the action that's needed, kind of. It's like you know now that you're supposed to do that, but you don't want to do that. In the future, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Wands in reverse. I haven't seen an entirely reversal reading like this in a while. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just a lot of inability to make a decision in a way. Not wanting to take action on something. There's a lot of things you know. Makes me think of that meme of like, that's what I do. I drink and I know things like that. That's the energy I'm getting off of Libra this month, is like, you know all this stuff. You figured out a lot of things, but there's a lot that you're not willing to fight for anymore, and you're not willing to start with, and you're also not willing to end it either, if that makes any sense. It's just this limbo state. Like you don't want to work toward starting the things that you know that you could, I guess, and that you have your reasons for it, and you don't want to fight for these things anymore. And I think you're just kind of looking at your horizons outwardly, and you want to make sure that you make the right choice in whatever this is. If this is a relationship, you're really just taking time to pull away, to be in repose, and just sort of ascertain exactly what you want to do. I do see this element in the bottom of the deck story of potentially some spying on the internet going on, stalking, or blocked communication too with this Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Wands in reverse, it's like your inability to decisively choose in one direction or the other and just go make it happen. Like take the initiative energy and just go forward and do it, created a bad financial situation, I think. Or secrets may have come out that created a bad financial situation, but also there's this element of everybody's trying to spy on each other. Like information came out, but not all of it. Everybody feels deceived and people are spying on each other, kind of thing. That's what I get out of the bottom of the deck. Sounds wild. No judgment though. Should be crazy. I don't always be like that, but sometimes I do. Go the distance in reverse, Yang in reverse. So it's like more of this energy of not wanting to start something in a creative context, if that makes sense. Like, and I'm saying not initiating something. Like you're not initiating breaking off a relationship or getting a divorce or quitting a job or initiating, moving out, or you know what I'm saying? Like something along those lines, some big decisive life action out of this knowing that you have and this clarity or this information that you've gleaned, or that out of that situation. It's like what you should do and what you want to do pretty much, but you're not completely sure because you do have more than one option. You kind of feel like there's probably more things you should know. So like Yang in reverse is just don't act. Don't create, don't pass go, don't collect $200, don't do anything yet. Just take a pause. Choose wisely is here too. Really makes me think, something broke your trust, or alternatively, you have broke someone's trust. And maybe you're trying to figure out how to proceed and move forward, how to fix it in a way. I think with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, like, it can't just be fixed. But you're also trying to figure out how to proceed, like what would be the best way. If you're trying to preserve something here, even if it's a job, if it's a relationship, whatever. Like, let's say it was a cheating scenario. Maybe you were cheating, maybe someone else was. Something like that. At any rate, the situation came out. There's conversations that have been had, and shit's just kind of gross. It's in that like gross limbo phase of like everybody's mad, nobody's really talking about it, all the information hasn't come out, there's still probably more to say, there's still more that could be found out. It's kind of like there is this energy here too of possibly being like paralyzed in the being caught. Some of you may have been caught with this Page of Swords in reverse, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It's like but the thing that's stupid about it is I don't see that this was in any way important at all. Like, I don't see that this was, some be-all, end-all relationship. It was like some dumb dalliance, and I don't know. I have this unconscious energy to it. And when I say unconscious, I mean like not being in your right mind, like not thinking about what you're doing, or not, being present with the decisions that you're making, or not actually making the decisions, just like going with the flow, or you know what I mean? Something like that. So it's like, now you really got to be careful about what you choose, or your partner is in this position and needs to be careful about what they choose. Because if this is about a partner and it's not about you, they really don't want to fuck up. I can say that. Like, there is a important relationship here, which I feel like would be with you. If this is about a partner that has done these things, but they're just like, they don't know how to make it better. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to say. They don't know where to go with it. They don't know what the best choice is. They feel like, stuck between a rock and a hard place. And is it even worth fighting for too? Like, is it so far gone and so bad? Like, can this be saved? So everybody's trying to figure this out. In the future, though, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Wands in reverse, I have the feeling like either you or someone else is going to decide that it's not worth fighting for. That there practically isn't a way to have a new beginning with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Like, as just a factual matter, like, we should not fight for this anymore because maybe it's too far gone and too damaged. And it doesn't, please don't get me wrong, if you've made it this far, it doesn't have to be a cheating scenario or something. This could be a multitude of things in a relationship, a friendship, family relationship, work situation, anything. But really, what I get here is be careful, but I feel like ultimately, in the end, probably the best course of action is to just cut your losses and let go of whatever this situation is that's being seen in this reading. So the affirmation that you got, and the universe has your back deck, my capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I'm lost. So it super applies to any application of this reading, of all of the things that I described. Is it a cheating scenario? Is it you found out information about your partner? Is it something more needs to be said? Do you need to make your exit? That kind of thing. Try to open your heart chakra, stay in the energy of love, and figure out a practical way to just make this happen. If you need to like shove the words out of yourself in any context, I think that you should, because I really see that you probably should just cut loose of something, or you need to express to somebody that you don't feel like they should just cut loose of you. Does that make sense? Because You know, for cross-watcher energy here, like somebody that you're dealing with may think that shit's too far gone. And if you don't speak up, you know, it looks like it's a loss, and it looks like it's just going to stay in conflict, and that it will be like, this is not worth fighting for. But also, if that's what you think, like if you think it's not worth fighting for and things are too far gone and too damaged, the cards are not saying, unfortunately, I'm sorry, anything positive about it. And even in the present, it's telling you, don't take a leap of faith. Don't start something new. Don't continue with this. Don't start afresh or start anew. If this is a cheating scenario, I do see that it probably is a cycle that would repeat itself. But the cards are telling you to just let it go, really. Like for your sanity, and just so you don't do this over and over, cut your losses, move forward, choose wisely, please. All of these cards, if they weren't in the reverse, or it would be a beautiful reading alternatively if everything wasn't reversed. So there's a lesson in that. There is a big lesson, 11-11 right now. There's a big lesson in letting go here, because this is a lot of like holding on and a lot of deliberation and just confusion. Okay. And if somebody has treated you this way and made you feel this way, do you want to keep feeling this way? Do you want to stay with this person? I'm sorry to get like, you know, bring the hammer down, Libra, but like, really, like, do you like this? Do you want to keep doing this? I know you have a hard time making decisions, the Libra cliche or whatever, but like, come on, buck up. I'm going to leave it there. I will see you guys next month. Bye.